Good afternoon and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Saturday afternoon performance. I somehow just want to say, because nighttime is the right time to play Jai-Alai, even though it's not nighttime.
It's a good saying, yeah.
But 4 p.m. as a start time is right on the money.
Yeah,
A-okay.
We don't mind it at all.
We have 9 games for you beginning at 4 p.m. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. If these terms are new to you, I just noticed. Oh my God. Okay. If these terms are new to you, what? I'm supposed to... Never mind. So if those terms are new to you, we'll explain them throughout the course of today's performance.
We'll get through this and we'll get
We also have 2 pick threes. We have an early pick 3 that begins in game 4. Correctly pick the winners of games 4, 5, and 6 to play the early pick 3. And then we have games 7, 8, and 9. A late pick 3, games 7, 8, and 9. We have the Mighty Ocho that begins in game 1. That's a pick 8 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, there's $3,000 in it for you. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot, the most popular wager here at Magic City. A pick 5 that begins in game 3. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, once again, have the only ticket that does so, there's a $2,000 guarantee in it for you. That I trailed off there at the end. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a wager is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. So if I said that we had a scratch today...
Stu, can I take a guess?
Take a wild guess, Andrew.
Ben.
No. Never scratched.
No, I know.
Never scratched.
How about number 29? Is that Vuelo?
Yes. I think he misunderstands the concept of scratch. I think it's like, oh, no one's scratching today, I'll do it. It's like, no, that's
someone's got to be to take one for the team.
It's not how it works, Eric. That's just not how it works. Vuelo is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. This will be a complete rundown of the scratch of Vuelo as it affects today's performance in its entirety. Let's begin with Game 1, Post 4, Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Jedden. Game 1, Post 4, Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Jedden. Game 2, Post 2, Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 2, Post 2, Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 3, Post 2, Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo again with Jedden. Game 3, Post 2, Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Jedden. Game 4, Post 2, Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with CRB. Game 4, Post 2, Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with CRB. Sets up interesting doubles, though. Game 5, Post 2 in the backcourt. Scratch Vuelos, replace Vuelo with Kubala. So Game 5, Post 2 is now Anderluck and Kubala. There are no scratches in Game 6, filing Game 7, Post 5. Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Douglas. That ought to be interesting. Game 7, Post 5. Scratch Vuelo, replaced Vuelo with Douglas. Game 7, Post 5 is now Anderluck and Douglas. And Douglas has already told Anderluck if he tries to scoop the ball, there's going to be trouble. That's the rundown of the one scratch of Vuelo as it affects today's performance in its entirety. So with all that in mind, we ask you to make all wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times and sit back and relax, because post time for game number 1 is now just 6 minutes away. And yes, if you're keeping track, Vuelo is out with gastrointestinal issues because it makes me nauseous every time he scratches. That's what he said.
His words, not mine.
His words.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, though. I mean, Brian just pointed this out. You did say this 2 days ago.
Did I?
You did. I don't know if we can get the exact quote. That might be spot on.
Watch tomorrow. I will get a call. My ankle hurts.
Yeah.
It sounds like something I'd say.
No, you 100% said that, and that was actually the first thing I said to you as well when you told me.
Also, a reason why I've never run for office is that I'm afraid that anything that I'm going to say is like going to come back up at some point. or certainly after I started doing this the way that Scott wanted it to be done, yeah, definitely can't run for office.
Well, after those pick threes, you had the 666 and then the 61666. You knew that there was going to be something today. It wasn't going to be a smooth.
If we get that, and
so if Vlelo's scratch is the worst, I think.
And just before you got here, Albarba came out with this clown mat. Did you see that? It's a little disturbing. Like, you can't wear that when you play, right?
May try. may need to handicap him in those early games to see if he can obstruct his vision.
He's been playing great lately.
Maybe that'll even it out. But yeah, Tennessee out there was rocking the 007 on the front. Even I got that movie reference, and he had to come all the way out here to tell you. That's pretty insulting, I'd say, for a movie fanatic.
I think he was looking to see whether or not I was going to give him a hard time about it. Obviously, you're not betting on 007 and showing respect for the passing of Sean Connery today.
Yes.
But, yeah, Tennessee, we'll let you get away with that for now. It's creative. I like it.
If there's one day to do it, this is the day. I was going to come in with my Chewbacca onesie. I told you, I think I left it in that one, and Jeeves may have it up there in Boca.
I still just can't. I don't know. That's disturbing. It's a disturbing visualization for me.
I have a picture.
I don't need it, really. No, I appreciate it. I do, very much, but kind of like Velo in the scratches, just don't need it.
You know what? I'll take the info, and that's enough.
My mental picture will get me through the rest of the afternoon.
Oh, that's good. Well, we've got 4 minutes now till we get into this first game. 3 minutes, actually, just shifted there. And as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we got this video that's going to explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance, and that is Spectacular 7 scoring. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here now, just 2 minutes away from the start of Game 1. You got a couple minutes to get those last-second wagers in for the Mighty Ocho.
Reminder to scratch. Velo is scratching all his scheduled appearances today. Use the program sub at the bottom for each game and the backcourt program sub for the doubles. Game 1, post 4, scratch Velo, replace Velo with Jedden. Game 1, post 4, scratch Velo, replace Velo with Jedden.
And it's a shame, too, just when that doubles team was starting to get rolling a little bit. But now it sets up, now that they switched in the front court, back court switch there, it opens up, as you said here, some pretty interesting combinations. He's gone with Kubala
in today's
in game
doubles?
5. Yeah, today.
Kubala and Douglas, And
he's got so if you thought Vlelo and Anderluck was interesting, Vlelo and Douglas pairing should be that should be a fun one to watch. Probably a pretty darn good one, too.
I agree. 1 minute to go till we begin today's performance. Game 1 is now just 1 minute away. Final reminder of the scratch. Game 1, post 4, scratch Velo, replace Velo with Jedden.
And it is good to see that Mighty Ocho pool. Noted there, up over $150. See if someone could hit all 8 today. Probably going to be pretty tough here. You need probably a really chalky performance.
Hey, look, there's $3,000 in it for you if you do.
3,000, that's not bad at all. We'll see if we can get it done. We got to hit this first leg.
All right,
Game 1 coming up here right now.
We're ready to begin game one. Everyone's a comedian today. We're ready to begin our first game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Asier. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Juice. And we're ready to begin. Catch by Asier. Scoop attempt missed. Rebote. Not played. Point 2. 2 first up on the board in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 30, Diaz. Difficult catch made by Diaz off a good serve by Juice. Catch by Diaz at the 11 line. Hard throw to the inside. Just going to look for Rebote at the 10 line. Missed it. Point 3. And our next matchup, Diaz will serve to the green shirt of post 4. Substituting for the scratched Vuelo. Seems like I've said that before. Jedden. Jedden on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Diaz to the outside. Tough catch by Jedden. Diaz from the 11 line on the forehand. Juggling ruled on that catch. Point goes to the 4. In our next matchup, Jedden will serve to the black shirt of post 5, worn by CRB. Nice backhand by CRB. Passes beautifully to the Rebote. CRB moves forward, makes the catch. Hard throw. Caught, but not held onto by Jedden. Point 5. Now receiving, yellow shirt at post 6, El Barba. Ball clipped the side wall. El Barba makes the catch. Point 6. That'll bring to the court the pink shirt of 007 in recognition of the passing of Sean Connery. Thank you very much, Tennessee. Here's Tennessee. It's a powerful backhand by Tennessee. Tennessee from the left side. Low and hard to the inside. Here's El Barba. Catch by Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand. Picada to the inside. Going to take a big bounce. El Barba looks for the Rebote. Plays it from the left side. Nicely played. I've never seen highlight players stay closer to each other, ever. Point 6. Purple shirt, post 8. Here's Cool Fitness. Rebote by El Barber to the inside. Nicely played. Rebote by Cool Fitness. 2-all. Stop by El Barber. Good catch by Cool Fitness. Nice backhand. Rebote for the big bounce. Cool Fitness backs up to the 13 line, makes the catch. Low, hard backhand, scooped up by El Barba. Cool Fitness from the left side. Hard backhand passes to the Rebote. Rebote sent to the outside. Cool Fitness gets there. Carambola high, caught in the air by El Barba. Great catch. Cool Fitness with a good second effort to try to keep that point going. Point goes to the 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red shirt of post 1, Acier. Acier from the left side. Passes. Out to the Rebote. Good catch by Acier at the 10 line. Hard backhand. Another Rebote. Point 6. Straight points to a possible game point for the yellow shirt of post 6, El Barba. Trying to stop him, post 2, Juice. Juice, 2-all, does not open up. Caught by El Barba. El Barba keeps it to the outside. Juice with an effort. Missed it. Point in a perfect game. Post 6, El Barba. 3, 4, 5, and 2 will play off for second and third place. 3 first serves to 4. Diaz looks for the Rebote on the forehand. Escape. Overhead screen. Point 4. 5 now serves to 2. The winner of this point meets 4 in the continuing playoff for second and third place. Cortada attempt into the pad. Point 5. 4 serves to 5. This is a playoff for second and third place. CRB on the backhand. Beautifully played to the inside. Backhand to the inside by CRB. Catch, almost made. That is point, and a second place finish for post 4 Jedden. CRB comes in third. Unofficial order finish 6, 4, 5. We'll have your prices up in a moment. Results from game 1 are official. Coming in first, post 6, El Barba. He had a perfect game. Taking second, post 4, Jedden. He was substituting for Vuelo. Coming in third, post 5, CRB. 6, 4, 5 is the official result for game number 1. $2 quinella 4-6. That's first and second in any order. $18.80. The trifecta 645. $313.40. First number for today's Mighty Ocho, the number 6. Up next, Game 2. A spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Vuelo is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Game 2, post 2, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 2, post 2, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Post time for Game 2. Now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
And that was El Barba. Just keeps winning those early games. Post 6, doesn't matter what post he's in. Runs it out perfect there. And for him, let's take a look at these numbers now for the year. Brings him back within 1 game of Bueno there. 93 wins for Bueno. That was win number 92 for El Barba. Congratulations for him. 7th win this week. Him and Ron looks like a 2-horse race for that Golden Cesta. El Barba got a 2-game advantage. See if he can add a couple more here. Then we got Ron coming in those later games.
An interesting commentary made yesterday by someone in the chat. Sorry, I'm not giving you credit, but I don't remember who said it. But it was a good observation that obviously El Barba's had his difficulties, and when he wasn't playing well earlier this year, and he had one significant outburst last year, difficult time controlling his emotion. Look, the truth of the matter is that none of you who have followed Jai-Alai, unless of course you were going to North Miami Amateur or Milford in the old days, Milford Amateur, have seen Jai-Alai players developing. And the one thing we didn't account for when putting this group of guys together was their ability to tolerate frustration. It's an extremely frustrating process. Now, whether it's done overseas in Spain or France or here in the United States, guys will get weeded out based on the fact, no, I don't want to do this, or this is too frustrating, or I'm not improving the way that I thought that I should be improving. The one thing that we haven't had to deal with this year, which has actually been a good thing, it's the only good thing about this, is by not having an audience, we haven't had people in the audience who shout crap to the players.
Right.
I imagine that's something hopefully we'll be able to deal with, going into next year. Because that would just add a certain element that would makes it a little bit more complicated. In the first year, they were our players were oblivious. The second year, they were a little more sensitive to it. We hadn't had to deal with that this year. This year, there's a high degree of tension amongst a lot of players who aren't able to do what they know that they want to be able to do, going into either their second year for some of them or their third year for the majority of them. But observation was made yesterday that El Barba is doing really, really well in these early games. He's obviously doing really well in these early games, and had we cut him, as was blatantly called for by a number of people, he shouldn't act out like that and this, that, and the other, we wouldn't have gotten through that to this point. So that's just a perfect descriptor of one of the things that I talk about every day, is that no one has had access to developing highlight players before. Right. That's one thing Magic City offers exclusively to you. And it's a positive thing.
Yeah, very well said there, Stu. And now we have about 3 minutes till we get into that second game. And for any new fans that are perhaps joining us here for the first time, we got this video that's going to explain in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back now, 2 minutes away from the start of game number 2 here. And Stu, I don't even have to prognosticate. This will be a little more fun. We got a mortal lock call. I mean, we got to point this out when people call it here. So, Richard, it's all on you. Spotlight here. Post 2 Bueno. You said he's a lock.
Lock?
He's a lock.
There's no such thing as a lock in Jai-Alai, but I'm intrigued.
But
Now, there's a lot of motivation on Bueno to win this. Obviously, he's playing in the early games. Obviously, he's in competition to hold on to that third place, which is $5,000 at the end of the season. Obviously, our singles pay $15,000 for first, $10,000 for second. That's in addition to the prize money that you make out of each game. So, what is it? It's Bueno, El Barba, and Ben that are in competition for that third place finish?
Yeah, we just said singles standings here. Bueno's at 93, El Barba 92. So he just pulled within 1. So this game here, Bueno,
So Bueno does have extra motivation.
Yeah.
So that's
I like the logic. I'm not saying it's bad, but you call out the mortal lock. It's fun. We prognosticate. We'll see what happens here for Richard. I'm rooting for you. We'll see if we can get it done. I don't have to do it, so that's good.
We have less than a minute to go. Game 2, post 2, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 2, post 2, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno.
Look at the stats on the week here for number 22. His stats have been kind of interesting over the past few weeks. It's been a little bit win or bust. Yeah, going back to week 24, he had 3 wins, 1 place, 1 show. Last week, 4 wins, 2 places. This week, he's only got 2 wins. So early game, good opportunity. Post 2, and this is a big one for that $5,000 that you're talking about. We'll see if they play up to it. Game 2 right here.
Time to begin our second game, a spectacular 7. Singles match, play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Jedden is serving to the blue shirt of post 2. Bueno receives. Rebote left side by Jedden. Catch by Bueno at the 7 line. Backhand by Jedden. Rebote just missed by Bueno. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in our second game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's number 31, Alcier. Powerful backhand by Alcier. Rebote left side by Jedden. Point 1. Jedden on the board with 2 points, serving now to the green shirt at post 4. Here's number 10, Juice. Powerful forehand throw by Juice. Tipped in the middle of the court, point 4. In this matchup, Juice will serve to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Cool Fitness. Excellent serve by Juice. An even better catch by Cool Fitness. And Cool Fitness scores point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6 receives. Here's Diaz. Diaz, 2-all. Scores, point 6. In this matchup, Diaz will serve to the pink shirt at post 7, worn by CRB. Big backhand by CRB. Rebote left side by Diaz. Makes the save. Rebote left side by Diaz. CRB makes the catch. CRB with a hard forehand. Rebote save by Diaz. Big bounce to the inside. CRB makes the catch. Rebote left side by Diaz. High to the front wall. CRB takes it in the air. There's a 2-all. Lands in and scores point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, El Barba. Backhand by CRB. Rebote forehand save, falls short of the front wall, 0.7. CRB gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Bueno. Rebote by CRB, showing a lot of concentration. That one lands in and scores 0.7. CRB's made 4 straight points. In this matchup, he serves the returning 3-post, Asier. Good catch by Asier. At backhand, though, hits the overhead screen, 0.7. Straight points to a possible game point for the pink shirt of post 7, CRB. On the court trying to stop him, the red shirt of post 1, Jedden. Rebote forehand, just above the pad. Jedden on the move, makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside. Rebote left side to the overhead screen. Good effort by CRB. Play will continue, however, 0.1. 1 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4. In this matchup, we have Jedden serving to Juice. Outside placement by Juice, stopped on the forehand of Jedden. Jedden with the powerful forehand. Juice try to get that rebote on the right side. Difficult play, 0.1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1, Jedden. Trying to stop him, post 5, Cool Fitness. Catch by Jedden. Backhand by Cool Fitness, low and hard. Jedden on the rebote. Cool Fitness moves up, but tipped it. That is point and game. Red shirt of post 1, Jedden. Jedden wins it 7 places, 6, 4, and 5 will play off for 3rd place. 6 will first serve to 4. Good catch by Diaz in the air. Low and hard throw. Juice got it. Diaz makes the rebote. Big bounce to the inside. Juice missed it. 0.6. 4 is eliminated. Possible show point for Diaz. Trying to stop him. Cool Fitness. Point and a 3rd place finish for post 6, Diaz. Unofficial order finish, 1-7-6. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 1, Jedden. Taking second, post 7, CRB. Coming in third, post 6, Diaz. 1-7-6 is the official order of finish for Game number 2. And we'll have your prices up on the board in just a moment. It occurred to me when I was watching Diaz and CRB on the court. 2 left-handed players. Diaz a particularly dominant left. I mean, just like you have right side dominant.
Right.
Some guys that are semi-ambidextrous, or just in life in general.
I mean, back in the day, was that a frequent occurrence?
No.
I mean,
very rare.
People, who are left-handed individuals, would they try out? I mean, was that a thing?
Yeah, but and typically what they have is like what you see with CRB. He throws that backhand.
Yeah.
The only issue he has with it, now remember, he hasn't been playing 3 years. He's only been playing a little over a year and a half. CRB lacks control on that reverse, but he throws the reverse with ease, left-handed player. So that is typically what you see. That's what makes Anderluck so interesting, is that he's also left-handed, but he's got a beautiful right side. I mean, a tremendous right side.
Yeah, probably the most left-handed players on a roster. You think Ben also, right?
Ben also, yeah. Oh, yeah.
At least four, yeah.
As far as percentage of total number of players,
yeah,
we have more lefties than any other roster.
Yeah.
$2 Quinello 1.7, that's $22.40. The trifecta, 50-cent price, 176, 553.10. A $2 wager on one to win returns $13. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 3. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 3 also begins the high five for today. High five is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so, and you're the only one to do so, or have the only ticket that does so, there's a $2,000 guarantee on that jackpot. Let's take a look at the scratches that affect our high five. Game 3, post 2. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Jedden. Game 3, post 2. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Jedden. Game 4, looking ahead. Game 4, post 2. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with CRB. Game 5 begins to get interesting with that scratch and doubles. Game 5, post 2. Scratch Wello in the backcourt. You're going to replace Wello with Kubala. Game 5, post 2. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Kubala. So Game 5, post 2 is now Anderluck Kubala. No scratches in Game 6, and then to close out the high five in Game 7, post 5. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Douglas. So Game 7, post 5 is now Anderluck Douglas as the doubles team in post 5. Post time for game number 3 is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Shout out to this week's Fantasy Jai-Alai winners: Jai-Alai Fan, Tacklebox Frank, Boss, Natty, Brown 73155, High Anxiety, Turkey, and High and Tight. These entries narrowly conquered the rest of the field in an unprecedented 8-way tie atop the leaderboard at 137 points with a roster of singles players Douglas, Elbarba, and CRB, and doubles pairing Jedden and Bradley. These 8 contestants all nailed down the top 2 fantasy scorers in Douglas and Elbarba, who scored at least 10 more points than anyone else on the roster. The Wonder Boy kept his foot squarely on the gas pedal in Week 25, showcasing flashes of dominance throughout the late games with his devastating combination of power and finesse that nobody had an answer for from the first serve. In the end, number 13 tallied 7 wins to go along with 2 places, 3 shows, and 1 quad finish for a total fantasy output of 48 points, his most since Week 22. Elbarba, a $7 value, was not to be outdone by Douglas as he continued his quest up the leaderboard after yet another patient and controlled performance in those early games. The Golden Cesta winner racked up 9 more victories and 14 total in the money finishes, en route to an impressive 56-point fantasy effort. The Beard has been undoubtedly the most consistent fantasy scorer over the past few weeks, as he has now finished in the top 2 in scoring each week dating back to Week 22. As a whole, the dynamic duo of Douglas and Elbarba combined for 104 points, more than 75% of the team's total. After spending $17 out of the $21 budget, the winning teams were left with no choice but to round out the lineup with the cheapest singles and doubles selections. CRB got the nod in the singles department as a $2 play, and although he didn't find the win column, he still managed to make a significant impact, securing 4 places and 4 shows for a solid 20-point fantasy output. Number 18 is really starting to come into his own as a Pelotari, as evidenced by the fact that he outscored 7 higher or equally priced Pelotaris, including Ikeda at $6 and Diaz at $4. And for the double selection, all 8 contestants contestants put their trust in the former Canes, Jedden and Bradley. This duo responded in a big way with 2 crucial wins early in the week and 1 more place to notch 13 total fantasy points. Their 13 points was the most for any of the $2 doubles teams and 4th most amongst the entire roster. Most importantly though, it was just enough to put these teams over the top and capture an elusive fantasy victory. This week's winners will each receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt plus the guaranteed minimum of $25 each. It's important to note that cash prizes will remain unlocked for the duration of the season as long as there are 150 or more active teams in the league. And it doesn't end there. If the league reaches 200 members, the weekly prize money will increase yet again to $200. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, and watch your progress on the Jai-Alai Channel. The more people who play, the more money to be won, so please help us spread the word, and remember, every week is a brand new chance to update your team and win. You can find more details regarding the Fantasy League on the Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel or at fantasyhighlight.com.
And again, congratulations out to those 8, count them, 8 fantasy winners there from last week. Probably not going to be the case here in week 26. We got a solo leader up there and a lot of different combinations up on the top of that leaderboard, even though some of the points are the same there. So not going to be an 8-way tie. We may have a 2 or 3-way at the most there. But if you'd like to play, some additional daily fantasy options there are available at one of the major players in daily fantasy sports, and that is prizepicks.com that just recently picked up Fantasy Jai-Alai. Prize Picks allows you to bet on individual players and mix and match amongst a variety of sports each and every day. Now, for a limited time, they're offering special incentives for Jai-Alai fans for signing up. Go to prizepicks.com and type HI, J-A-I, into the referral code field when you sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit, the people at Prize Picks, good people over there, they'll match that, put another $100 into your account. And then here is where it gets a little more interesting, Stu, and you know this by now. You send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use that referral code HI at signup, and you will qualify for a double cash prize. Yeah, double cash prize if you win a week of the Jai-Alai Channel's Fantasy Jai-Alai in the 2020 season, last couple weeks here, or in 2021 with that expanded schedule. So it's as simple as that. All you got to do is sign up at Prize Picks, use that referral code when you sign up. Make sure to take a picture of that sign up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word HI typed in it there. It's the most important part. Send that photo to info@thejai-alai-channel.com, and that's how you will automatically qualify to get double that cash prize. Plus, you get that $100 bonus deposit match, so it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That's prizepicks.com today.
My, you do that well.
Thank you, Stu.
You're welcome. We have less than a
Beautifully
minute to go till we begin Game 3 in the High 5. Reminder to scratch Game 3, Post 2. We're going to scratch Wello, replace Wello with Jedden. Game 3, Post 2. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Jedden. I see some chat about football there. Jedden, our own Super Bowl. We like to point that out because it is neat.
Sure.
He brought the ring in. I took a picture of it. No, it's gorgeous. 2006 Colts. Tenard Davis, member of the 2006 Colts. That is, and he's substituting.
And he told us in the story when I interviewed with him, he was roommates. I don't know if this name will mean anything to you, but he was roommates with Devin Hester. Both former Devin Hester. He was an
orthopedic surgeon in Boston. Yes, I remember him well.
Yeah, one of the best kick and punt returners in the history of the NFL. Went to University of Miami. They played against each other in that Super Bowl, and he told the story when I interviewed him. So, very interesting tidbit there. But he's got the ring to prove it. Devin Hester doesn't.
This begins Game 3. Spectacular 7. Singles match played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Ben serves in the red shirt at post 1. Jedden receives in the blue post 2, substituting for Vuelo. Ben with a good catch at the 11 line. Hard throw. Jedden on the move. Nice backhand. Rebote left side by Ben. Scoop high on the forehand of Jedden. Catch by Ben. Ball got by him on the left side and scored. Other than that, well played point by Jedden and Ben, point 1. Ben first up on the board in our third game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's El Barba. Excellent catch by Ben. Hard throw. Scoop. Missed. Point one. Here's the green shirt to post 4, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Rebote by Ben to the inside. Tennessee with a reach, makes the catch. Tennessee going for picada. He got enough bounce on it to score, point 4. Here's the black shirt at post 5. Juice receives. Great catch off a good serve by Tennessee. Tennessee going down to a knee. Not sure why, but it didn't work. Point 5. Here is the yellow shirt at post 6. In this matchup, we have Juice serving to Ossier. The hard serve scores 4. Juice, point 5. Here's post 7, Cool Fitness. Juice almost lost that serve. He compensated for it well. Here's the backhand by Cool Fitness. Did not clear the overhead screen. Point 5. Juice with 3 straight points. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8. CRB. Forehand by CRB to the inside. Picada. What a catch by Juice. He held on to it the whole way. That was beautiful. Excellent catch by CRB. Juggling ruled on the catch. Point 5. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Jed and receive. That's that risk with that hard serve when you're trying to power it in there. You risk that underserve, and that's nasty in singles. Point 2. 2 serves, the white shirt at post 3. El Barber returns. Backhand got away from El Barba. Hit the lower pad. Point 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1, Ben. Ben makes the catch. Hard backhand follows. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Catch by Ben. Point 1. 1 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, Tennessee. Strong backhand by Tennessee. Ben's looking for Rebote on the left side. Threw it into the pad. Point 4. Tennessee's on the board with 3 points. In this matchup, he serves the yellow shirt at post 6. Returning to the court, Ossier. Backhand by Ossier. Catch by Tennessee. Scoop attempt missed. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4, Tennessee. On the court trying to stop him. Pink shirt at post 7, Cool Fitness. Tennessee catches the ball in the air. Throws to the inside. Cool Fitness looking for Rabote. Missed it. Point end game. Post 4, Tennessee. 4 wins it. 5-2 and 1 will play off for second and third place. 5 first serves. 2-2.
How does this work? Like a little hammer or something.
Catch by Jedden. Hard throw. Juice looks for the Rabote. Missed it. Point 2. 2 on the board with 6 points. Here's post 1, Ben. Low, hard backhand, and a great catch by Jedden. Jedden was working to get that ball off in time. He sent it to the overhead screen, point 1. We'll turn him around now. This is for second and third place. 1 serves, 2-2. Over serve. Point and a second place finish to Jedden. Ben comes in third. Unofficial order finish. 4-2-1. Four 2-1 is the official result for game number 3. Coming in first, post 4, Tennessee. Taking second, post 2, Jedden. He was substituting for Guello. Coming in third, post 1, Ben. 4-2-1 is the official order finish for game number 3. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. There your price is a $2 wager on 4 to win, returns $17.60. $2 Quinella 2-4, $29.40. The trifecta 4-2-1, $204.40. First number in today's high five, the number 4. Up next, game 4. A spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There's a scratch. Guess who? Game 4, post 2. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with CRB. Game 4, post 2. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with CRB. Post time for game 4. Just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Outside placement from Cool. Asier goes back for the Rabote, diving, and that's a 2-ball, and lands just in. That will score.
Goes in from the 4 line. Outside placement stopped by Willow. Willow plays it back. Bueno, what a Rabote save on the left side. Stopped on the forehand of Jedden. What a beautiful Rabote. Jedden on the run, 2 bounces, scores. Back to the inside, Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save.
Wow.
Just lobbed it up under his arm. Robote thrown beautifully. Anderluck gets out of the way. Robote's back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-all. El Barba on the run.
Man, oh, man.
And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. He somehow gets rid of it in time without holding it. Here's Anderluck. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic Robote thrown by Carballo. Ben, diving save, it's up, it's in, it's scored.
Wow.
That's why you never give up.
Big left side, takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. First play back to the inside, high bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable Robote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm carom, split placement. Kubala up at the 5 line. Willow, that's in play. That is absolutely in play.
And folks, those were the top 10 Robotes from last season here at Magic City. Takes us to just under 2 minutes now till we get into game number 4. Kind of ventured against there a lot of people that played that high 5. You know, Tennessee hadn't been playing great, but certainly looks a little bit better here this week. Gets it done, 4-post. Yeah, and especially in that third game, one of the favorites for sure. So see if you can keep it going here in this fourth game. You got a couple new faces coming out here. Anderluck. You got Bradley coming out for the first time. And then it would be Buono's first appearance if we were scratch free, but
we're not scratch free.
That's not the case.
And there is a scratch. Game 4, post 2. You're going to scratch Wello, replace Wello with CRB. Game 4, post 2, scratch Wello with CRB. Game 4 does begin the early pick 3. Correctly pick the winners of games 4, 5, and 6 to play the pick 3. Post time now less than 2 minutes away.
I saw a little earlier there before we got into a lot of gambling talk. Was the top trick-or-treat candies? I think someone was talking about that. We could get back to that probably game 9. That would be a good way to close it out.
I think I saw something about that.
I know it's the knock-knock joke. I'm trying to get a highlight related one. I've been workshopping a couple in my head, but
Knock knock, who's there? Scratch who? Oh, hi, Wello.
thank you for celebrating. You did it.
You said you wanted a highlight knock knock joke. It's fresh.
It's a little.
Less than a minute to go till we begin game 4. Sorry.
No, I said we appreciate it. That was good, Stu. You're celebrating the holiday as it should be celebrated. It is a national day. I don't know what else there is here today, but we'll figure that out later. But did my job for me. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Time to begin game 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Bueno, receiving in the blue shirt of post 2, CRB. CRB is substituting for Vuelo. Bueno serves. Our fourth game has begun. Rebote left side by CRB. Does not open up. Bueno makes the catch. CRB with a good catch at the 8 line. Backhand did not have control. Stop the ball before you make that backswing in the throw. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in our fourth game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, number 30, Diaz. Catch on the forehand of Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Stopped by Diaz back at the 10 line. Forehand by Diaz, caught by Bueno. Diaz off the side wall with a great catch. Juggling on the catch of Bueno on the forehand, point 3. Other than that, well played point by Bueno and Diaz. In this matchup, Diaz serves to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Point 3. Here's the black shirt of post 5, Anderluck. Good catch by Tennessee. Backhand. Anderluck moved up, missed it. Point 4. Tennessee's got 2 points. He serves to the yellow shirt of post 6. In this matchup, we have Tennessee serving to Bragley. Scoop, missed. Point 6. Pink shirt at post 7 receives. Here's Jedden. Point 7. Up next to complete the first round of play, purple shirt at post 8, El Barba. Nice backhand by El Barba. Rebote left side by Jedden. Rebote left side again by Jedden. This is a 2-all for a big bounce. El Barba stops at about the 7 line. Catch by Jedden. Jedden goes to the inside. Rebote saved by El Barba. Nicely played. Here's Jedden. Tough Rebote save by El Barba. Picada by Jedden. El Barba moves up just like he should. Catches it high on the forehand. Puts it right back on the side wall. That's an excellent throw by El Barba. The Dejado Rebote attempt off a difficult Rebote by Jedden. Point goes to the 8. That's a well-played point by El Barba and Jedden. That'll bring to the court the blue shirt of post 2, CRB. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Robote by CRB. Backhand 2-all, stopped on the forehand of CRB. El Barba from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. CRB from the 9 line. Robote left side. Catch by CRB. Low and hard to the inside. Good catch by El Barba. Catch by CRB. 2-all by CRB, lands wide, point 8. El Barba's on the board with 3 points, serving to the red shirt at post 1. Returning to the court, we have Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Robote by El Barba. Bueno, tip ball, 8 line, point 8. Straight points again to a possible game point here for El Barba. Trying to stop him, the white shirt at post 3, Diaz. Diaz moves up, makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside. El Barba, good pickup. Catch by Diaz on the forehand. That soft touch, 2-all by Diaz will score to continue the game, point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points, serving to post 5. Returning to the court is Anderluck. Ball goes by Anderluck on the left side, point 3. Diaz has a possible game point. Trying to stop him. Green shirt at post 4, Tennessee. It's good serve by Diaz. Robote forehand. Big bounce to the inside. Tennessee backs up to the 13 line. Makes the catch. Robote forehand save by Diaz. That's a beautiful play. Big backhand by Tennessee. Diaz. Forehand Robote 2-all. Tennessee on the run. He got there. Holds onto it. Blasts it back. And it scores. Point 4. Play continues. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Bragley. Catch by Tennessee. Backhand to the inside. Robote save by Bragley. Here's Tennessee from the 9 line. Backhand back to the inside. Robote comes all the way out to the 7 line. 2-all Robote attempt lands wide. Point 4. Possible game point here for post 4, Tennessee. Trying to stop him. Post 7, Jedden. Robote forehand by Tennessee. Jedden looks for the Robote. Robote save made by Jedden. Big bounce to the inside. Catch by Tennessee at the 11 line. Powerful backhand. Robote again for Jedden. That's missed. That is point and game to the green shirt of post 4. Tennessee. 4 wins it, 8 serves to 3. This is a playoff for second and third place. Ball tipped. Point and a second place finish to El Barba in post 8. 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-8-3. Results from Game 4 official. Coming in first, post 4, Tennessee. Taking second, post 8, El Barba. Coming in third, post 3, Diaz. 4-8-3. The official order finish for game number 4. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. So Tennessee gets back on the board with 2 wins. There are your prices. Consolations in the Quinella. 4 all, $4. 8 all, $3.60. For those of you who are not familiar with consolation payoffs in Quinellas and Exactas, that is 4 with all numbers and 8 with all numbers. And the 50-cent try, 483, $382.10. A $2 wager on post 4 to win will get you $15.80. Or if you had it, got you $15.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Dodging Death 1. Our version of doubles at Magic City. A spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. As I told Andrew when I came in, I spent a good chunk of time last night looking for Dodging Death. And I think I'm going to actually have to go to a Dave Lemon DVD.
Wow.
Which were produced 12 years ago, 13 years ago, something like that. Because I could not find it on YouTube. I know it exists. I know I didn't make it up.
And if you if you YouTube search Dodging Death, you get some things you don't want to see.
No, exactly.
Near death compilations.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go to sleep. Yeah.
No need for any of that. But we have 7 minutes to go. There is a scratch. Game 5, post 2. You're going to scratch Kubala in the backcourt. You're going to scratch Wello in the backcourt, rather. Replace Wello with Kubala. Game 5, post 2 is now Anderluck with Kubala. Post time for Game 5, 7 minutes. Good luck.
Welcome back to the Magic City Jai-Alai Robote Recap. 25 weeks down in Magic City Jai-Alai's 2020 season, and to no one's surprise, the man in the lead is still number 13. Douglas is still going full steam ahead on his quest for back-to-back singles championship titles after yet another standout week. The Wonder Boy lived up to his nickname in week 25, showcasing his full arsenal of incredible Jai-Alai skills to the tune of 7 dominating victories to go along with 12 in the money finishes. At 154 singles wins for the season, Douglas now holds a 20-game advantage over the player in second place, Ron. Number 12 was far from himself in the early part of the week, but he managed to rebound nicely over the weekend. The pro from the Philippines finished with a well-rounded stat line of 4 wins, 3 places, and 3 shows, but ultimately didn't do enough damage in that all-important win column to threaten Douglas or make a significant push up the singles championship standings. On the bright side, Ron has basically guaranteed himself the $10,000 second place bonus, as he now has a 43-game lead over the Pelotari, still hanging on to third place overall, Bueno. Number 22 captured 4 wins and 2 places in week 25. Now, with 91 wins for the year, he holds just a slim 6-game advantage over 4th place, which is the smallest margin since nearly 2 months ago. Bueno has seen his lead diminish due in large part to the phenomenal play over the last few weeks by the new Pelotari in 4th place overall and your Week 25 Golden Cesta winner, El Barba. The Beard took home his 2nd consecutive Golden Cesta after yet another dominant performance from start to finish in the early games. Number 77 continued with his more patient and controlled style of play, and the wins kept on rolling in. In the end, El Barba earned 9 wins and a mark of 14 total in the money finishes, ranking him first amongst the roster in Week 25. Over the last 4 weeks, El Barba has won a whopping 35 games, giving himself a very realistic possibility of ending the season in the top 3. Congratulations again, number 77, on officially joining the elite company of Douglas and Ron as the only players with at least 3 Golden Cestas in the 2020 season. 2 weeks down in the second doubles tournament of the Doubles Championship Series, and after another action-packed week, it's abundantly clear that we're going to be in for quite the wild ride. El Barba and Kubala made a major statement in Week 25, exhibiting excellent defense that seemingly nobody could score on. This dynamite duo racked up 3 wins, the most of any pairing in Week 25, helping them jump up to the solo lead atop the leaderboard with 4 total wins. However, they can't get too comfortable with that lead, as there are 7 teams still within 2 games of first place. Ikeda and Cool Fitness benefited from a full week of play, capturing 2 wins of their own. The former Canes, Jedin and Bradley tossed their hat in the ring with 2 crucial victories across their appearances, giving them 3 total wins as well. Asier and Douglas and Carballo and Diaz, who each won 3 games last week, struggled to get into any sort of rhythm and ultimately did not find that all-important win column in Week 25. Juice and Ron also showed signs of being a championship caliber duo, with number 12 leading the way in the backcourt on their way to a 2-win effort. Bueno and Tennessee, on the other hand, were in the money 6 times, the most among all the pairings, but only converted 1 of those into a victory. Ben and CRB picked up a victory for the 2nd week in a row, keeping them alive and well within shouting distance of the top 2. There's an absolute logjam atop these standings right now, and the games are only going to get better, faster, and more competitive as the season progresses. Make sure to catch every second of the doubles action live on the Jai-Alai Channel, coming in games 5 and 7 in every performance to see who can separate themselves from the pack and secure that end of season bonus money. Shout out to this week's fantasy winners: Jai-Alai Fan, Tacklebox Frank, Boss, Natty, Brown 73155, High Anxiety, Turkey, and High and Tight. These winning teams will each receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt in addition to a share of the $150 cash prize, a guaranteed minimum of $25 for their stellar performances in Week 25. Watch our weekly fantasy review on our Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel for more details on the winning Week 25 lineup. Every week is a new chance to earn points for your fantasy team, so you can always come back to your team or join the league at any time. And remember, the cash prize of $150, sponsored by Magic City Jai-Alai, will remain unlocked as long as there are 150 or more active league members. And if we surpass 200 active members, Magic City has agreed to increase the prize money to $200, and it will remain unlocked at that value. Visit fantasyhighlight.com to join the league for free, draft your own fantasy team, and start winning. This week's Rebote play goes to number 18, CRB. The former Canes wide receiver is only in his 2nd year as a professional Jai-Alai player, but his potential has really been shining through over the past few weeks. Number 18 is starting to look more and more comfortable on the court, making great catches from both sides while also mixing it up with some effective kill shots. As a whole, CRB continues to develop at a great pace, as evidenced by some really competitive points against higher caliber opponents in Week 25. In this particular matchup, CRB really held his own against the devastating power of Ben. It looked like the point was going to be over after a powerful reverse sent CRB scrambling backwards to the outside. But number 18 kept his composure to execute an unbelievable no-look 2-wall Rebote save that landed in for the point. Have a look at this beautiful Rebote play of the week.
Ben's got it on the left side. His reverse comes way out. CRB on the move. Diving Rebote 2-wall save. Gotta keep the game going. That's the play of the week. And that was the Robote recap from last week, week number 25, taking us right up to the start of this first doubles game of the afternoon.
And we'll get to that question regarding dodging death after this game. This begins game 5. First of our 2 doubles games in this performance, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Diaz serves in the red shirt at post 1 or the blue shirts at post 2. Anderluck's in the front. Kubala receives in the back, substituting for the scratched Vuelo. There's the serve. We begin. Forehand by Carballo to the inside. Ball tipped by Kubala at the 12 line, point 1. First up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts at post 3, CRB and Ben. Catch by Carballo. Scoop attempt missed. Ball rolled to a bin tipped. Point 1. Diaz Carballo on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, Diaz serves to the green shirts at post 4. Juice and Ron. Juice picks the serve. Carballo makes a difficult catch in the backcourt. Passes Juice. That ball goes off the side of Ron Cesta. Hard throw by Carballo. Point 1. 1 with 3 points. Here are the black shirts at post 5. Ready to receive the team of Assier and Douglas. Robote left side by Diaz. Assier makes the catch. Backhand hits the overhead screen. Point 1. One team's made 4 straight points. Here are the yellow shirts of post 6. Cool Fitness and Ikeda receive. Ball ruled to have touched the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Point 6. Pink shirts at post 7. Bueno in Tennessee. Tennessee moves up, makes the catch. Ikeda gets out of the way. Ikeda makes the catch back at the 12 line. Everybody ducks. Ball comes out. Robote to the inside by Tennessee. Good catch by Bueno in the front court. Goes deep. Caught by Ikeda at the 13 line. Catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Good catch by Ikeda at the back wall. Backhand, a little too high. That hit the overhead screen. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts, post 8, team of Jedden and Bragley. Catch by Bueno. Bragley on the left side. Big backhand. Touch the overhead screen. Out of play. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue shirts at post 2. Anderluck and Kubala. Scoop by Tennessee. Backhand, caught in the front court by Anderluck. Anderluck goes deep, clears the overhead screen. Bueno backpedaling, makes the save on the Robote. That's a great catch there by Kubala. Tennessee from the 11 line. Big backhand. Caught in the air by Kubala deep in the backcourt. Bueno, catch. Excellent catch by Kubala. Picata cut off in the air by Bueno. Hard and low to the inside. Kubala's there. Good backhand. Caught by Tennessee. Catch by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Kubala from the 12 line. Backhand to the inside. Rebote's coming out. Played by Bueno. To the outside. Anderluck makes the catch. Excellent catch by Bueno. Hard throw to the inside. Caught by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Catch by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by Bueno. What a well-played point by the 2 and the 7. Point goes to the 2. Jim on the board with 2 points. Here are the white shirts of post 3, CRB and Ben. Point 3. 3 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4. In this matchup, we have CRB serving to Juice and Ron. Ron on the backhand. Low and hard to the inside. Ben with the tip ball. Point 4. Black shirts of post 5 return to the court. Here's Ossier and Douglas.
That's not you. He just.
Strong backhand by Douglas right to the corner. Beautiful catch by Ron. Douglas has the forehand at the 11 line. Sidearm carom does not open up. Juice makes the catch. Here's Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Juice on the run to make this rebote. Juice gets there. Puts it to the outside where it scores. Point 4. Well played by Juice. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1, Diaz and Carballo. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 4. Possible game point for the green shirts of post 4, Juice and Ron. Trying to stop them, post 6, Cool Fitness and Ikeda. Off the tip of the cest it goes. Point and game, green shirts of post 4, Juice and Ron. 4 wins it, 1 places, 7, 2, and 3 playoff for 3rd place. 7 first serves to 2.
Wouldn't expect anything different. I needed to be quick on the ball.
Anderluck picks the serve. Costado to the outside, hits the pad. Bold choice of shots there for Anderluck. Good try. Point 7. Possible show point for the 7 team. Trying to stop them, CRB and Ben. Ben moves up, makes the catch on the forehand. Ball tipped, point 3. We'll turn them around now. 3 serves, 7. This is a playoff for show point. Bueno picks the serve. Strong backhand. Robote thrown beautifully by CRB and scoring. That is point in a third-place finish to the 3 team, CRB and Ben. 4-1-3. Unofficial order finish for Game 5. Coming in first, post 4, Juice and Ron. Taking second, post 1, Diaz Carballo. Coming in third, post 3, CRB and Ben. 4-1-3 is the official order finish for Game 5. And answering a question while we're waiting for these prices to go up, Dodging Death.
Please.
I'm sure that Brian has seen Dodging Death. It's actually a promotional video from when Jai-Alai was in New York City at the Hippodrome in 1938, I believe it was. Yeah. I believe
So it's a little ad.
with
I like
P.
that,
Stone
yeah.
and Guillermo. It's about a 10-minute run, black and white, but shows old form, old school Jai-Alai, like immediate release. Like how Juice kind of does that Costado, you know, how he catches it and then releases it right away without holding it at all. That's how Jai-Alai was played on both the right side and the left side until the 1970s, and then it started getting...
That's what they say.
Then they started holding
Cheaters
progressive.
started,
Exactly.
what
Yeah,
they say.
you've heard that story, eh?
Oh, yeah.
An opinion. $2 Quinello 1-4, $27. The trifecta 4-1-3, 306 even. A $2 wager on 4 to win returns $17. Up next, Game 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 6. Game 6 will close out the early pick 3 for today. Post time for Game 6. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And to get you all up to the start of this 6th game here, if we have any new fans that are perhaps joining us a little later on in this program, we got this video that explains again in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played. Take a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here 4 minutes away from the start of game number 6 here. You saw those will pays. No, they'll flash back there in a moment, but a couple of consolations up on the board, 2 out of 3.
And Charles O brings up Ballet of Bullets. That is one. Very similar to what I'm referring to. You can find Ballet of Bullets. But Dodging Death...
You can or can't?
Can.
You can find
Yeah,
it.
I came across Ballet of Bullets, but Dodging Death is... I'm just going to have to get... It's on one of these DVDs that Dave Lemon over at Dania Jai-Alai produced when he was at Miami a number of years back.
Well, we'll see it.
Yeah.
So maybe we can get it on the Jai-Alai channel.
It's going to be very anticlimactic when you do. You're going to be like, all that for this? It's just a convenient name for what we do. Just the first time we played... I mean, if you were with us in our first year, you know that... Scott and Dan would say, so when are we going to be ready to play doubles? When JR and I would say... JR and I would say, not now. Not now. Not now. Not now. And then all of a sudden, Scott said, well, we're going to be playing, so get them ready. And it was like, someone's going to get killed. Someone's going to get killed because no one on the court. We didn't have Douglas that year. We didn't have Kubalo. No one had.
Ron.
Oh God!
And everyone with one less year of experience and court awareness, and
6 months of practice.
Yeah, that was it.
6 months of practice, and then 4 guys on the court and 2 judges. Oh boy, no, that was dangerous. And that's when it became known as Dodging Death.
It'd be like watching 2 golfers that just started. Like they got a year practice. Say, all right, go play alternate shot. I mean, they shoot 1 million, and it would be.
Yeah,
tough to watch. But you know what?
I think that's a good comparison.
They stuck with it, and here they are in year 3, and they've some pretty darn good points in these doubles games, and those standings heating up
That
now.
point was terrific with the 2 and the 7 in the doubles game we just watched.
Oh, yeah.
That was tremendous. Sorry.
No, some great stuff. But no, sorry, double standings overall. 6 wins for Ossier and Douglas, but now that was win number 5 for the tournament for Juice and Ron. So they started off no wins in that first week, but they've stormed back here. That was their 3rd win of the week. 5 total for the tournament here, and then you got 2 more teams tied at 4 wins. That's El Barba and Kubala, and Diaz and Carballo. Diaz and Carballo have been in the win column 1 time, whereas El Barba and Kubala, they came into this 3rd week with the lead, but have yet to do anything with that. So you got to venture to guess there. They obviously weren't playing in that 5th game, but not a good opportunity here in Game 7, and then 2 more tomorrow. They hope they got to get on the board at least 1 time to stay very close in this tournament.
And we have a question regarding the ball that occasionally comes up here. Ball at Magic City is a plastic ball. We have them imported from Spain. It is slightly heavier than a traditional pelota. It is more dense than a lacrosse ball, similar to a hockey puck consistency is what you want to think about it. So a little bit heavier than a traditional highlight ball. You would definitely not want to get hit with this ball. Definitely not want to get hit with it.
I think one time we went out on the court, it really, the depth perception, the ball comes a lot quicker. That first bounce, I'll tell you what, it shoots up there. So yeah.
And these guys throw hard. Anderlock?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
Ben's backhand?
That was last year I went on the court. This year, no, not a shot.
Ben's backhand? My God. No, they throw. Douglas, that forehand to pass, the forehand that he launches that hits high up on the front wall.
Yeah. And it's about the floor as well, not marble.
No, concrete floor. It's a solid concrete floor, and the front wall and the back wall are, of course, impact glass. So it's 2 panes of glass with a membrane in between. Not quite bulletproof. I wouldn't say bulletproof, but it is. It's
Bradley proof.
I like that. That was cute.
Thanks.
It is Bradley proof.
I'll tell you what, Anderlock did break it the year 1. You'll see that
Very
in
first
Magic City
performance.
Hustle. First performance, he broke it. So I was going to say Anderlock proof, but not quite.
Time to begin Game 6, a spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Bragley. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Kubala. There's the serve. Game 6 begins. Powerful forehand by Kubala. Rebote left side by Kubala. Scoop high on the forehand of Bragley. Catch by Kubala in the air. Low and hard to the inside. One-handed grab by Bragley. Backhand's thrown off in time. Back to the inside for Kubala. Another one-handed grab by Bragley. Rebote to the inside. Bragley on the forehand. Catch by Kubala. Carom by Kubala. Lands in and scores. Point 2. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Ikeda.
Fucking wow.
Rebote. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay, everybody's okay. Point 3. Sorry about that. Green shirt of post 4 receives. Here's Carballo. Over serve, point 4. 4 serves to the black shirt at post 5. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving to Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Ball tipped. Point 4. In this matchup, Carballo serves the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Bueno. Catch by Carballo. Strong forehand. Rebote left side. Carballo takes it in the air. Low and hard to the inside. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rebote comes to the 7 line, turned on the forehand of Carballo. Rebote left side, into the pad, point 4. Carballo with 3 points. Here is the pink shirt at post 7, worn by Ron. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Passes out to the Rebote. Beautiful Rebote turn by Ron. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Ron. Ron winds up. Fires it inside. 2 bounces before the Rebote was thrown. That was a good effort by Carballo. Point goes to the 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, number 13, Douglas. Strong backhand by Douglas. Rebote left side by Ron. He keeps it in play. Douglas winds up. Back to the inside on the costado. Ron makes the catch. Throws the 2-all sharp. Enough to score. Well thrown. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Here's post 1, Bragley. Rebote thrown hard by Ron, caught by Bragley. Point 1. 1 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Kubala. Rebote forehand by Bragley. Catch by Kubala. Kubala throw to the inside. It's going to score. Point 2. Joe on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3. Returning to the court, Ikeda. Rebote left side, save by Kubala. Catch by Ikeda. Throw comes from the 8 line. Good catch by Kubala. Nice backhand. Right to the corner. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Ikeda reads it, stops it, returns it from the forehand. Point 3. Play continues in our 6th game. Ikeda serving in this matchup to Ben in the black shirt at post 5. Catch by Ikeda. Powerful backhand. Rebote forehand. Missed at the 8 line. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Ikeda. Trying to stop him. Post 6. The yellow shirt. Bueno. Nice backhand by Bueno. Rotate forehand. Catch by Bueno. Forehand back to the inside. Ikeda from the 11 line. Bueno from the 8 line. Rotate forehand. Catch almost made. That is point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the white shirt at post 3, Ikeda. Playoff for second and third place. Place and show. 4 serves to 2. Catch by Carballo. Scores. Point and a second place finish for Carballo. 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 3-4-2. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Ikeda. Taking second, post 4, Carballo. Coming in third, post 2, Kubala. 3-4-2. The official result from game number 6. Interesting question there in the chat. Is it easier to announce from here or the views at a traditional highlight fronton, which is either at the front wall or over the player's cage? Ocala, Fort Pierce, both above in Tampa, above the players' cages. Miami.
You're the guy for this question.
Dania?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'd say that I would like a little bit of an like if we were in the second panel here,
Sure.
looking down, that would be perfect. I would say.
You want to get that a little above view.
Yeah. You want to be able to look down a little bit, but this is, I'd say this is about the best view.
Yeah. Floor seats.
Yeah, floor seats. For announcing purposes and being able to tell you what the players are actually doing. At Miami and Dane, you can see the players better because you're in front of them, so for viewing that
For the action.
for the ball and the action, the rear view is better. Always much faster from behind. $2 Quinella for Game 6. 3-4, $51. Trifecta 3-4-2, $206.20. $2 wager on 3 to win, $8.20. The early pick 3, 4-4-3, 3 of 3 numbers returning $574.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 7. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Dodging Death 2 for the afternoon. Game 7 also begins the late pick 3. It concludes the high 5. There is a scratch. Game 7, post 5. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Douglas. Game 7, post 5. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Douglas. So Game 7, post 5 is now Anderluck playing with Douglas. That ought to be interesting. Post time for Game 7 is now 6 minutes away, and taking a quick look at those will pays. Nope. I think Tennessee back-to-back early on may have thrown that off. Just a guess. I mean, there are players there are some people playing the high 5 who
Especially
handicap it, and then there are some players who just do multiple number combinations. So,
yeah, in Game 6 too. I mean, obviously Ikeda played well this week, but pretty hard to look past Ron or Douglas there. You got to imagine that even in the 7 and 8, they're stacked there. Got a majority of those bets coming in, but that will survive a day. At least one performance. They'll be back tomorrow with, didn't know how much finished up in that pool. Well, actually. I was going to say you should be able to figure it out based off of those prices, but not there yet. We'll get you that coming up here in just a couple moments.
Daily Fantasy Highlight on prizepicks.com. Sign up with the referral code HIGH, that's JAI, to get a special first-time deposit match. Just pick over or under. It's as simple as that. There's no salary cap or draft, only the lines. It's daily fantasy sports simplified at prizepicks.com.
And folks, that is Prize Picks again. Yeah, continue signing up there. You get double the prize if you win a week of the free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai at fantasyjai-alai.com, and you sign up using that referral code HIGH. You also get a free $100 from the people at Prize Picks if you deposit $100. So it gives you an extra $100 to play with for your first time there up at Prize Picks. And there's a whole bunch of different sports up there, and all it is over-unders. They make a projection for each player in each respective sport. And all you got to do is pick over or under that projection. Makes it pretty simple. You don't have to work with a budget like we do in our fantasy game there. All you got to do, over-under, and you can make some cash on there. Scott was talking about some of his successful bets. Have some of my own one success story. Successful bets on Prize Picks. He was talking about baseball. They have basketball when that was happening. They got football each and every week. Obviously, college football today and NFL tomorrow, and a bunch of different sports. We talked about also. Yeah, they have video games you can bet on up there. So
here we go.
Whole bunch of different stuff from
Here we go.
Big Four to Jai-Alai to video games to everything there. So check it out. Prize Picks. Use that referral code. A lot of good things come out of that referral code.
Look, just because I don't like it doesn't mean that it's not legitimate. I'm not talking about Prize Picks. I'm talking about, wagering on video games. It's oh my.
I mean, even for me, it's.
I'm a little old school.
For me, it's a little hard to.
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
But again, remember, never having placed a bet on Jai-Alai either, so or anything. Actually, I don't know if that's entirely true. I know I've never placed a bet on Jai-Alai, but I think when I was assistant GM up at Ocala, my ex came up, and it was just so boring. Not the Jai-Alai, but just in general, it was a dark. I think we may have bet on a horse race. A lot of horse intertrack wagering up at Ocala Jai-Alai.
Sure.
Yeah, that was the majority of business. Great court, one of the best courts in Florida, oddly enough.
Really?
Oh yeah, Ocala.
What was the
part of
difference?
Very natural. Everything moves. Everything. Built the exact same way. Oddly enough, cement, granite, etc. There's some differences in length of courts and composites. Like Palm Beach has both a granite front wall and back wall, so the rebotes come way out. The lower pad at Palm Beach is very low. The Contra Concha, the wood is very narrow. All those affect how you play. But at Ocala, one of the least used courts in Florida, it's absolutely natural. A lot of it has to do, oddly enough, I spoke to an engineer at a UF up there one summer, just up in the restaurant.
Yeah.
He was explaining how the building settles. How the building settles in the earth has a lot to do with it. So
it's kind of interesting stuff.
Yeah, no, it's a completely random Jai-Alai factoid, but yeah, just tremendous, just a very natural court. Very natural court. When you're driving, anybody who's been to Ocala Jai-Alai, it's like you wouldn't believe that there's a Jai-Alai fronton out there. I remember the first time that I drove out there, I got off I-75, and I was on the phone with the person who owned the former World Jai-Alai and Florida Gaming Centers. I was like, you gave me the wrong directions. There's no way that... And he says, have you passed 441 yet? I said, no. He said, keep going. I said, there's no way. And you get off 75 and go east. Look at it. Look at Ocala Jai-Alai on Google Earth. It is literally like in the middle of nowhere. When Berenson built it in 73 or 72 and opened in 73, and then Fort Pierce opened in 74, he looked at how population was moving. Where people were growing,
trends,
and
numbers,
people were coming down from Gainesville and up from Ocala, and then Ocala kind of migrated in a different direction. It's like it's an Orange Lake. The fronton is actually an Orange Lake. I couldn't believe driving out there.
Just once in a.
I used to ride as assistant GM. I used to ride around on a golf cart and pick up trash in the parking lot. Summers were a little rough.
Yeah.
Our last, that was 99, 2000, 2001. How old were you?
91?
No, 2001.
Oh, 2001. No. 4? No.
4, yeah. So when you were 4, I was there in a shirt and tie with a stick in a bag in a golf
Probably
cart.
still requesting exacta combos and trifectas. Dad, yeah.
You at
put
4?
Put the 4-2, yeah. said they said a comment about first bets, and that reminded me. I think the first time that I ever verbally made my own bet, I obviously didn't place it myself, was probably
I was going to say, I hope.
probably at Jai-Alai back in 2004, 2005.
Somewhere there's a mutual manager that's in serious trouble if you made that bet at 4 years old. Let's say we begin Game 7. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match.
Don't do that. Then you're going to stuck down.
Play to 7 points. It's double after the first round of play. Carballo, get off the court. We're ready to begin. Okay, once again, let's begin Game 7. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. I think we're all on the same page now. Serving, red shirts of post 1, El Barba and Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Jedden and Bragley. El Barba serves. We begin Game 7. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Split placement will score for El Barba. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. In this matchup, El Barba serves to Bueno and Tennessee receiving in the backcourt. Hard throw by Tennessee. Catch by Kubala. Rebote left side by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Bueno winds up. Split placement read perfectly by Kubala. Kubala's cortada stopped in the backcourt by Tennessee. Rebote forehand. Excellent communication on the one team. Backhand by Tennessee. Catch by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by El Barba. Great catch. Almost made in the backcourt by Tennessee. Other than that, a well-played point. Point goes to the 1. Green shirts of post 4, CRB and Ben receive. Ben on the left side. Great catch by Kubala deep in the backcourt. Ben turns to make the rebote. Backhand by Kubala to the inside. Not much of a rebote there. Ben's ball in the air. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points, serving to the black shirts of post 5, entering the court. Have Anderluck in the front court. Substituting in the back court for the scratched Fuelo is Douglas. This ought to be interesting. Douglas opens up on the backhand. Catch by Kubala. Rebote left side by Douglas. Beautifully played to the inside. Big bounce. Will score. Point 5. Entering the court, yellow shirts of post 6. Juice is in the front court. Ron receives in the back court. Juice takes Anderluck's serve. Rifles this backhand. Anderluck makes the rebote save. That's a nice rebote by Anderluck. Catch by Ron. Ron throws a low bullet, and it scores. Point 6. Pink shirts of post 7 receive Cool Fitness and Ikeda. That got away from Juice. That was a massive overserve. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts of post 8, Diaz and Carballo. Underserve. 0.8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, blue opposed to Jedden and Bragley. Carballo makes the catch in the air. Low and hard to the inside. Catch by Bragley. Catch in the front court by Diaz. Diaz sends it back. Catch by Bragley. Carballo on the forehand from the 12 line. Hard to the inside. Not crossing the side wall. Bragley catches it. Catch by Carballo. Low to the inside. Bragley moves up. Makes the catch. Carballo on the forehand. Catch by Bragley. Great catch by Diaz. Costado to the inside. Caught by Bragley. That got away from him. 0.8. 8 on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. Returning to the court, the white shirts, Bueno and Tennessee. Tennessee on the left side. Carballo calls for the catch, winds up the Costado, fires it inside. Rebote for Bueno. It's a 2-all. Does not open up. Diaz makes the catch, but he could not hold on to it. 0.3. In this matchup, Bueno will serve to the returning 4 post, the green shirts, worn by CRB in the front, Ben in the back. Ben from the left side. Powerful backhand. Tennessee comes up with a good catch. Good catch by Ben. Powerful backhand. Bueno on the rebote left side. CRB reaches in, makes the catch, returns the backhand right to the corner where it scores. 0.4. 4 on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, CRB serves the returning 1 post. We have El Barba and Kubala. Ben, good hustle to get to that ball in the forehand. Back to the inside he goes. Kubala from the 12 line over the top. Excellent catch by CRB. Backhand. Shows some good control. Here's Kubala. Outside placement. Lands outside the court. 0.4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5. The black shirts receive. Anderluck and Douglas. Douglas on the forehand. There's a hard throw, caught by Ben. Powerful backhand, Rebote coming all the way out. Anderluck showing good hustle. Looks like he tried to change it up there at the end. Did not work. Missed the Rebote. 0.4. Possible game point for the green shirts of post 4, CRB and Ben. Trying to stop them. The yellow shirts post 6, Juice and Ron. Excellent catch by Ben off a hard throw by Ron. Nice throw by Ben will score for the win. Point and game. Green shirts at post 4, CRB and Ben. They win it 8 serves to 1. This is a playoff for second and third place. Kubala on the forehand, throws a carom. Diaz makes the catch, holds on to it, returns a carambola. Kubala from his knees, no holding there. Nice play. Catch by Kubala. Carom. Diaz makes another catch. Carambola again. Point and a second place finish for post 8. 1 shows. 4-8-1. Unofficial order finish for Game 7.
And the results of game number 7 there now official. Post 4. That's CRB and Ben with the win, their third of this tournament. Keeps them certainly within shouting distance of that first place spot there. Just 3 games back now. A much needed win. Taking second, that's post 8, Diaz and Carballo. Coming in third, post 1, El Barba and Kubala there. The $2 Quinella flashed away. How about the high five first? 4-4-4. 3-4. A lot of 4s. 3 of 5 numbers. Returns 364.40. $2 Quinella, 4-8, 8-4, 70-40. How about that trifecta? 4-8-1, 891.20. That's a good one to see. Nice price. Moving on now. We got game number 8. Game 8 closes out the spectacular 7 singles matches here for the day. Going up to 7 points one last time. All points doubling there after all matchups in the first round of play. No scratches through the remainder of this performance. Games 8 and 9 are both good as they are written in that program. Post time for that 8th game is now just 6 minutes away.
Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Caught by El Barba. Rebote left side. Lamonte makes the catch. Returns a Carom that's gonna score.
Tight to the inside. Rebote comes out. Diaz sends that just under the overhead screen. High bouncer comes Assier just in front of the 11 line. That's a long Carom. That one will score.
Reverse by Bueno. Kubala from the 7 line throws a 2-all that is stopped on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno's Carom. That's going to score.
Wow.
Carballo takes it in the air, throws a Carom back to the outside, and that scores. What a shot. Douglas on the right side. carom opens up beautifully. Outside placement of the forehand rebote. Bueno's on it. Rifling a carom to score. One of the best points of this season. Ragley from the 10 line. Over the top to the inside. Kubala's there. Carom by Kubala's
what a
going to
shot.
score. Catch on the forehand of Vanderluck. What a carom. That
Wow.
wow. Here's the reverse. Caught by Ron. 2-all by Ron. Caught by Douglas. Carom by Douglas. Wow.
And folks, there were the top 10 caroms again from last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai, taking us now down to 2 minutes until we get into game number 8. And just 2 more feature singles games to close out the action here, and then we're back. Final performance of the week.
Did you enjoy any part of that conversation? Did you eavesdrop on any of that conversation? You should have. We had it right in front of you. And also, I have this microphone here that talks right in your head.
I heard a lot of stuff, but there were some names that I didn't recognize, and it's just kind of all jumbled there. But
We're doing JR, not the mental health specialist, but doing a mental health evaluation player by player. Interesting process. It's a frustrating sport. It's a very, very frustrating sport. It is. It will test your patience.
And I was going to say, one of the things that's pretty difficult about it is a guy like Kubala, you said he's been practicing so well.
Yeah.
But then it's hard to translate that to, taking it out to the real action on the court. It's the same thing I said in golf, too. You know how many people are scratch on the range and then they get out there and they've got, I've been there. You hit it great and then you go out there and you seem to have no clue. So, playing and actually competing and just catching and throwing, those are, 2 very different things.
And it's so funny, even though we're completely transparent, very transparent about the program and
Literally
completely
and
transparent in the court,
figuratively,
something about that, when you step out, look at this, look at Carballo standing out there without a helmet, nutcase. Anyway, so when you're standing out there, like when I judged that time, when they play these points, there's a different vibe out there. I mean, it's just on the other side of this glass. But it gets very serious, very tense out there. When I was judging, they have different looks on their faces.
Yeah, and you see some of these practices with all guys. I mean, early game, middle game, late game. I mean, there's pretty intense practices, and they mix it up. And some of the best play you'll see out here. So, that's all sports. Being able to translate what you do on the practice court, whatever it may be, to the actual game. That's what really separates the best players from the average guys. But that takes us to 0 minutes. Let's finish the spectacular 7 singles out for the day, Stu.
Overall, tremendous group of guys, though.
Yeah.
Realistically.
I love it.
There's not one of them that I wouldn't trust with anything that I own. Well, maybe 1 or 2. Time to begin Game 8, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Not because they do anything inappropriate with it, just because they would forget that, you want Carballo watering your plants. No. Kubala serves, Vanderluck receives. Point 1. White shirt opposed 3 receives. Here's Douglas. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Does not open up. Douglas takes it on the left side. Good catch by Kubala, midcourt. Robote save by Douglas at the side wall. Catch by Kubala. Takes a peek, throws a carom, it scores. Open wide. Very nice. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's the green shirt at post 4. Ben receives. Powerful backhand by Ben. Robote left side to the inside. Catch by Ben. Catch by Ben at the 9 line. Beautifully caught. Robote forehand. Oh, just short. Point 4. Here's the black shirt at post 5. Jedden. Ball tip, point 5. Now receiving, yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Ron Ron. Chula scores. Point 6.
Back up, man.
In our next matchup, Ron Ron will serve to Carballo wearing the pink shirt of post 7. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Scoop by Carballo. Backhand caught in the air by Ron Ron. Ron Ron, Costado to the inside. One-handed grab. The reverse not making it. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Ikeda. Ball tipped by Ron Ron, point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Anderluck. Catch on the forehand of Ikeda. Scoop by Anderluck. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Anderluck from the 6th line. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Anderluck. Ikeda, forehand Robote at the 9 line. Anderluck makes the catch. Cortada, stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda on the backhand. Catch by Ikeda. He's going outside with it. Anderluck stops it. Karam opens up. Stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda, beautiful throw. That will score. That's a well-played point by Ikeda and Anderluck. Point 8. Here's post 3, the white shirt. Douglas. Catch by Ikeda. He goes deep. Rotate forehand by Douglas. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Douglas, excellent hustle, and he gets this forehand rebote off Ikeda up at the 4 line. Back to the inside. What a scoop by Douglas. Wow. Pico rebote on the forehand of Ikeda. Ikeda split placement. Hey. Quite a catch. Very nice. Point 3. In this matchup, Douglas serves to Kubala, wearing the red shirt of post 1. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Point 3. Three on the board with 4 points. Serving to post 4. Here's Ben. Rebote left side by Douglas. Catch by Ben. Drop by Ben. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Douglas. Trying to stop him. Jedden. Powerful forehand throw by Jedden. Rebote, turn right up the middle by Douglas. It scores. Point and game. White shirt at post 3. Douglas. 3 wins at 8 places. 6 serves to 1. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch by Kubala. Rebote left side by Ron. Kubala moves up, makes the catch, throws the carom, missed. Point and a 3rd place finish for post 6. Ron, 3-8-6. Unofficial order of finish for game 8. It's official, coming in first, post 3. Douglas taking second, post 8. Ikeda coming in third, post 6. Ron. 3-8-6, official order of finish for game 8. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. Quite the scoop there by Douglas, eh?
I said that's got to be the scoop of the year.
That was beautiful.
Just now, reaches out there, quick bounce.
Well, we told him you could do it. Just make sure you catch it. And get the throw in, because Carballo had a beautiful one earlier too, but
couldn't complete the throw.
Couldn't put the throw together with it. All the great catching in the world doesn't make a difference.
It's like the shot doesn't matter unless you make the putt.
Exactly. So the mighty Ocho carryover has crossed the $2,000 point. However, that is guaranteed at $3,000. The mighty Ocho 614-44-343, 4 of 8 numbers, returning $16. $2 Quinella 3-8, $30.80. Trifecta 386, $271 even. A $2 wager on 3 to win returns $940. Not bad for a Douglas wager. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 9th and final game of the afternoon. It's a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game is played at 9. That's 9 points. All points double after the first round of play. No scratches in our 9th game. Post time for game number 9 is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the off-season practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end, it was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want, And I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day, and so I'm going to push to be the best again. But we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the word play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father. Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is gonna pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, there was that trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City now just a few years ago. If you'd like to watch that for yourself, you can head over to MagicCityCasino.com. Under the highlight tab at the top of the page, the first button there says Magic City Hustle. Under that highlight tab, you click that, it will take you directly to the website, or another way you can do it, just type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser, but it doesn't matter which way because it takes you to that same main page, where you can then make a purchase of that film for $5, and from there you can enjoy it as many times as you like.
And for those of you who participate regularly in the live chat, if you haven't watched the movie yet, treat yourself. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Yeah, no, it makes it sound like we're gifting
home.
it.
The kids are coming up, ringing the doorbell. So
it's worth the $5.
Very much so.
It's definitely worth the $5.
Especially if you've invested all this time into this program at this juncture. I mean, we've been going half a year.
I know it seems like it was so long ago, actually.
Yeah, well, we actually got 2 more minutes now till game number 9, and it is the Superfecta 9-point singles match to close it out. We got this video that will explain Spectacular 9 scoring.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And we're now less than a minute till we get into game number 9. Stu said the knock-knock joke.
Knock, knock, who's there? Scratch. Oh, hi, Volo. There. That's a repeat if you missed it earlier.
But we will say someone mentioned Halloween candy. Top 5 from this website, Thrillist.com. Don't quote me on these. We got Butterfinger coming in number 5. This is descending order. Butterfinger, Kit Kat number 4, Snickers 3, Twix 2, and then number 1, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
I agree with that.
It's a pretty good list. I'm not gonna deny that.
I'm a fan of a refrigerated Reese's.
Refrigerated, a little bit frozen. George is saying the same thing in our ear. Everyone likes it here. Well, we got game 9 coming up.
Time to begin the Superfecta game. This is a 9-point game. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ron. Our first matchup has Ron serving to Douglas in the blue of post 2. Ron serves. Game 9 begins. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch by Douglas. Ron, good catch over his head. Back to the inside he goes. Point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Kubala. Rebote left side by Kubala. Scores! Point 3. Green shirt at post 4. Now entering the court, we have Carballo. Picada. Thrown beautifully by Carballo to score. Right over the top, point 4. In this matchup, Carballo serves with the black shirt at post 5, worn by Ikeda. Ikeda fires one off over the top, caught by Carballo. Outside placement by Carballo, lands in and scores. Point 4. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Ben. That's an overserve. Mighty overserve. Very over. Point 6. Here's post 7, Bueno. Overserve. Point 7. Contagious. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8 is Anderluck. Scoop by Bueno. Scoop missed by Anderluck. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue at post 2, Douglas. Powerful, powerful backhand. Rebote coming all the way out to the 3 line. Turned on the forehand of Bueno. Rebote placed to the inside. Picked up by Bueno and a great catch. Rebote forehand. Hit the overhead screen. Point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1. Ron. Rebote left side by Bueno. Catch by Ron. Low and hard to the inside. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Costalo 2-all. Scores beautifully. Thrown by Ron. Point 1. Now receiving, post 3, the white shirt, Kubala. Rebote forehand thrown by Ron, caught by Kubala. Back to the inside it goes. Here's Ron at the 10 line. Rebote left side. Did not have the distance. Point 1. Ron has 5 points. 9 points needed to win a superfecta game. Receiving, post 5, Ikeda. Catch by Ron. There's the backhand, caught by Ikeda. Ron. Missed the rebote, point 5. Play continues. 5 serves, post 4. Returning to the court, we have Carballo. Carballo on the backhand. Ikeda sets up for the rebote. Forehand rebote. Carballo looks for the rebote. Catch by Ikeda. Strong backhand to the inside. Nice forehand rebote played by Carballo. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Scoop by Carballo. What? I know. Okay, point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6, Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Scoop by Ben. Beautiful catch. Ikeda. Nice catch on the forehand. Takes a peek. Throws it back. Ben's there. Ben goes deep from the left side. Rebote forehand. Oy. That's a good throw, Ben. Excellent scoop. This point is still going on. Catch by Ben. Here's the backhand. Rebote coming out like a line drive. Played on the left side of Ikeda. Ben makes the catch. Ben throws to the inside. Scoop high on the forehand of Ikeda. Forehand to the inside for the big bounce, brought down by Ben at the 12 line. Catch by Ikeda, 2 feet on the wall, I think that was. Great pickup by Ben. Hard throw by Ben. Here's the rebote for Ikeda. Just above the pad. Ben makes the catch. Ben throws it hard to the inside. Ikeda is there. Ikeda goes deep. Rebote left side. Ben made the save. Ben gets back up. Here's Ikeda. Back to the inside. What a scoop by Ben. Here's the catch by Ikeda. Back to the inside it goes. Best point of the day, best point of the week. May have been the best point of the month for Ben and Ikeda. Ben, you want more proof that you're learning how to play this damn game? That's it. You just played great. Point 5. Five on the board with 6 points. Once again, 9 points needed to win a superfecta game. Here's Anderluck, post 8. Backhand by Anderluck, caught by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Rebote forehand just missed, point 5. That gives Ikeda 8 points and a possible game point. Trying to stop him, the blue at post 2, Douglas. Big backhand by Douglas. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Douglas makes the catch midcourt. Hard throw to the inside. Great pickup by Ikeda on the left side. Catch by Douglas. Douglas winds up the 2-all. That lands in. Ikeda stops it. Returns it just above the pad. Douglas is there. Cortada by Douglas. One-handed scoop by Ikeda. Great pickoff by Douglas. Karam by... Wow.
Great play this match.
Wow.
Huh?
What a point. 2 points back to back. Just tremendous. Point 2. Here's post 7. Bueno. Rebote left side. Fire to the inside by Douglas. Bueno makes the catch. He goes deep. Rebote coming out. Rebote 2-all with a soft touch. Bueno makes the catch. Manuel's out of the way. Throw back to the inside will score. Point 7. That gives Bueno 6 points. Once again, 9 points needed to win a superfecta game. Here's post 3, Kubala. Ball tipped. Point 3. Kubala on the board with 3 points. Here's Ron. Red shirt at post 1. Powerful backhand by Ron. Rebote left side by Kubala. Catch by Ron. Point 1. Possible game point for Ron. Red shirt at post 1. Here's Carballo. Excellent catch by Carballo. Goes deep off the backhand. Rebote 2-all. Carballo reads it, stops it, returns it from the forehand. Carambola stopped but not held on to. Point 4. Play continues again. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Ben. Point 6. Ben has 3 points. He serves to post 8. Anderluck. Scoop by Ben. Hard throw. Here's Anderluck on the left side. He makes the rebote midcourt. Ben makes the catch. Anderluck from the forehand. Picada goes up. Brought down by Ben at the 12 line. Anderluck moves up. Didn't get there. Point 6. 6 has 5 points, but returning with possible game point, the black shirt of post 5, Ikeda. It's an excellent serve by Ben. Nice backhand by Ikeda. Ben with the tip ball. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, in the black shirt at post 5, Ikeda. No playoff. 1 places. 7 shows. 6 takes the quad. Unofficial order finish 5-1, 7-6. Results from Game 9 are official. Coming in first, post 5, Ikeda. Taking second, post 1, Ron. Coming in third, post 7, Bueno. Taking the quad, post 6, Ben. 5-1, 7-6 is the official order of finish for Game number 9. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. Quite some play, eh?
That was one of maybe the best 9th game we've had this year. I mean, certainly a couple of the best points we've seen back-to-back. That was a couple-minute stretch there. You thought you were going to fly out of your seat.
I know, and that says a lot for me. I know, it's that I'm not
Game 9, there's a lot, but that lived up to it. That was great.
Tremendous.
And for a lot of guys, too, I mean, you pointed out with Ben, it shows you, I mean, really how far he's coming this year. I mean, to play that type of point, only 3 years of experience, it just, the sky's the limit for a lot of these guys, and Ben is one of them. And it's really rewarding to see a guy that works so hard and get everything, out of it that he puts into it, and couldn't be happier for him, even though didn't end up getting the win, but still a pretty good performance.
Tremendous. The $2 wager on 5 to win returns $18.20. 10-cent super, 5176, 118.50. $1 pick 3, 435. All 3 numbers returning $444.80. $2 Quinella 1-5, $20.60. The $2 try 517, 765.60. Wow. We had so much fun. I think we'll come back and do it again at least one more time this week. Well, no, this week is done today, so let's start off the next week, the business week. Well, pay week, I guess. Whatever it is. Tomorrow's Sunday. We play highlight at noon. Way too early. See, because now you eat, and by the time you're finished eating, it's like 8:30. Then you can't go to sleep until 12. And I know you don't have to be back for 12 hours, but it's
we need our sleep.
Some sleep.
Now it'll be great. I mean, the way that performance ended, I think everyone's pretty excited to get back here.
It's actually if you notice, it's really quiet in here. It's like it's eerily quiet in here. Yeah, everybody is
kind of scary.
Everybody is maxed out, I guess is the best way to put it. It's all right. It's a good way to close out the Saturday. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Saturday afternoon performance of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again tomorrow when we'll play 9 more action-packed games at 12 p.m. We do hope you enjoyed today's Jai-Alai action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai Channel on YouTube if you've not done so already. And let us know your thoughts and any questions you might have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Don't forget, Jai-Alai action on the Jai-Alai Channel continues with Dania Jai-Alai. Our friends just to the north. We're here in Miami. They're up in, well, as you may have guessed, Dania Beach. So for now, goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai.